Should the Steelers consider bringing back Antonio Brown?
Hell no. We are not running this back. Sorry for the nostalgia, sorry for the redemption value here, but no, no, no. And I really equate this, saw this a lot in high school. You got you an A student who also is a class clown, so you can't look at him anyway, really, like he handles his business, but damn, it's a lot to work with. And that guy creates an anxiety that you don't really take notice of fully until they're gone. Then you realize, wait a minute, it's a lot less work to work with everyone else. And this closed fist that may be lesser in value and talent, I actually get more out of. Why would you now want to insert someone who will certainly change the equation in terms of value, but the anxiety and the issues and getting it out of them? No, sir.
Yeah, I'm going to consider it.
Oh.
And it seems like he's maturing. They saw, I said it when this happened too. I don't know when it was. I said he doesn't realize how good he has it with Ben Roethlisberger. And he's starting to see that. But do you consider it? Of course you consider it. You go to Ben first and say, Ben, you cool with it? If Ben says no, okay, I'm not considering it anymore. But if Ben is okay with it, I talk with Ben, I talk with Juju because he disrespected Juju also. And if they're okay with it, then I consider it. Is it a possibility if it happened? I'm going to say no. He wants to play with Tom Brady. So wherever Tom Brady goes, he's going to try to get there. That's his first option. But do I consider it if I'm the Steelers? Absolutely.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I'll tell you why. Because of Antonio Brown, this team, this coach, had to go through so much scrutiny, so much criticism. They had to endure this season. So much to the point of where people were
He wasn't even there. How they enduring something when he ain't there?
Hold on, let me get there. Let me get there.
Make that add up, cuz.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Even to the point of where this man's job was on the line as the head coach because he did not, they did not feel as though he may have control over his locker room. They went through it and have gotten through it, and they're probably on the other side of it because of the way the season ended and how they fought to be playoff contenders. If those guys, him, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell, are the reasons why, and more so AB, are the reason why we had to go through this, I'm not going to revisit that. I'm not even going to entertain revisiting that.
Look,
we've already come through it.
You go.
Well, the key word is consider.
Hell
Yeah, no, I
We
can't
know the word.
Okay,
We read that.
I'm with T. Consider?
No
I am the
consideration.
biggest AB fan up here. You remember I was his public defender all the way through.
Yeah, you stepped down. I remember that.
Hell yeah, I stepped there. But the Bills wasn't getting paid. What the hell are you doing? Nah, I respect him. He's going to get a job. He deserves a job. I love this level of contrition. I love all of this. Not with Pittsburgh. Big Ben, one, you can't go to him and ask him because the whole owner's mentality, you can't empower that.
Who's going to know that they asked Ben that besides Ben in the front office?
Pittsburgh.
Second of all,
The whole city.
Juju ain't got enough stripes to be asking, is it okay for AB or not, because AB's still better than Juju. So here's my thing. I'm looking at it like Tomlin has to make an assessment how much work it was just to work with AB. And then you think that now he's like, I want to do it again. Did they win a Super Bowl with AB?
No.
So what is it worth? Like, what did
He didn't even play last year, and he's still number one in every category.
I'm going to just tell you why y'all wrong.
That.
Just consider, man. Look, man, Big Ben's got 2 years left, probably tops. They are in a win Super Bowl now mode. And so somebody who they had a lot of success with is showing signs of like,
maturing.
I'm going to behave better. And so I'm just, I can't.
I want to go with
sings if you think you're lonely now, wait until the night.
Casey and JoJo.
No, that ain't Casey and JoJo. They did the remake.
They did the remake.
But anyway.
Bobby Womack.
Bobby Womack.
Bobby Womack.
And so, look, that's what's going on right now.
With AB, though.
No, I agree. But Pittsburgh as well. They did not make the playoffs.
Mike Tomlin, Bobby Womack.
They need to, again, and he put her out there, and look how she's behaving. She wants to come back. She's learned her lesson, is what Bobby Womack is saying.
But in that song,
potentially.
Bobby Womack did not take the shorty back. I'm telling you, if you think you're lonely now because you've treated me this way, wait till tonight.
That doesn't mean
it's
he doesn't
tonight for
regret
AB.
it.
I ain't bringing you
outside,
back.
it's hot, huh?
I ain't bringing you back.
Can we all agree here? When you go back to your old spot, it triggers old ways. Like when I go back to the neighborhood, I say a word or two.
I'm glad you hit it because I was about to touch it.
That's a great point.
I'm glad you brought
I'm
it up.
I'm like, wait a minute, I got 4 kids, man. I'm out here. What you doing? Like, I'm not the same exact guy. Temptation and then overcoming temptation is always easy in your mind and in your creative space. You know what? Starting now, I'm gonna do this. That ain't the problem, bruh. It's when someone challenges your new mindset and your new place, how you respond to
Get
that.
to week 2, you get 2 targets.
2 targets.
You got 1 catch.
Juju got 8.
You got 13 yards.
Oh, Juju got
100 plus
100
yards.
plus.
And y'all win the game. Wait, y'all won the game? Y'all didn't lose? Well, what's the problem?
Game, like,
I ain't get the ball. You know how y'all be acting.
I know that.
Y'all know how y'all be acting. Y'all the worst when y'all don't get what y'all
Listen,
want.
when you're in that situation, inside you're boiling.
Boiling.
Outside you like,
But you're going to be able to see
handle
it.
this the right way.
Everybody going to be like this.
Yeah, you got stale face.
Everybody going to be looking at AB like,
What just happened this year? What just happened this year?
you know how AB had his camera on?
So
Everybody
all
gonna be like this
equity
on
is gone for him. You have no more equity. No more built up
It
equity.
doesn't matter.
You can put him on the right terms now. I'm not saying do it. I'm just saying
like the
consider it.
Patriots did?
You wrong,
He wasted
man.
all the equity before. You think he ain't gonna waste it again? And he's thin-skinned. I love AB, but you're gonna be able to see his pain.
After
boiling
what
on the
just
inside is on
happened
the
this
outside.
year, you don't think he realizes, like, this is it?
He's in the wrong situation to realize it because he's gonna go back. He's gonna get some love from people who gonna say,
Yes.
what happened to AB? Like, it's just a tug of war of emotions, and you're looking at things that triggers back old behaviors, and guys are looking at you like, why are you so different?
It's
And
not-
then
it's
what if
not
you might
working.
play
Going
as
to
well?
a counselor every week like you.
What if you don't play as well?
You never know.
Hey!
He good.
It works.
Yeah,
But
it's okay.
However, if you go back to the same place, the scene of the crime, and you are different, and you don't have the same production,
You ain't gonna be the same person.
Oh, they on your
It ain't
head,
worth
man.
it. It ain't
As
worth
long
it.
as Seven is back there throwing that ball, his production is going to be
you think
very...
Seven gonna forget everything?
No, he's
Consider.
not.
The
Probably
word
not.
Juju's
is
his guy.
consider. I didn't say do it, but I think we both made a case of why it should be considered.
Yeah.
The amount of time on the clock left on this segment be the amount of time they consider it.
Coming up.
Hey, there you go.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. And be sure to check out more of the best clips from Speak For Yourself or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.